Hello. It's been a long time since I've posted. The schedule change is really the only reason. It's really weird. He's actually got like this overnight thing going on right now, so it's only a couple days. I don't know if he's gonna switch back or not, but okay. So I haven't worn makeup like at all. I did buy new eyeliner from Amazon, so it's just like some weird brand that obscure, never heard of it before. It's alright. I haven't tested it on my eyes yet though. I've only tested it on the back of my hand. I think it might, let's see, the ingredients, are they not printed? Probably not. Ugh. Here we go. This is what is in it. It did seem kind of permanent, but it was brown underneath. Kind of reminded me of like a henna type of an ink. Ugh. Okay. I'm wondering if I'm going to do any skincare. Like, I don't think I am, because I think I'm just going to put makeup on and then, like, do the dishes, take a shower, and then watch YouTube until Kevin gets home, if he comes home. So, I have, like, this weird issue with objects' permanence. It's not so bad. I don't know. It's just weird. It gets really bad and then it gets like not at all. It's been my whole life. Like, it's not just because I'm a mom. I'm literally always worrying about something or stressed, wondering about like time specifically. I have like not theories, or what are they called? Conspiracy theories about time, but I do get, like, I feel like the time is set up and laid the same for everybody, but we all experience time differently. Obviously, people are impatient, people are patient, things like that, but I can't imagine living where it was 24 hours of daylight, or I can't imagine where it would be just dark for long periods, like days at a time. I think that darkness is easier to take because it's more natural with like storms, just dark days in general. But light all the time, it'd be weird. I would feel like I was in Pleasantville or something. I'm trying to find like a moisturizer for my face. I thought I put like a little bit of everything in this. I got like this little briefcase type thing, and I put all my makeup in here, and even have like fragrances. So you think that I would have room for, why do I have like, I'm trying to make everything fit in here, and I use like the full, this is like stone or something, I don't know what it is made out of. It's like plastic obviously, but it's like bad. Okay, so this here, let me feel it inside. Listen, I think that's, there is plastic in the lid too. It's gonna change how it sounds, but like, not, listen, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's weird. It feels like stone. Oh, it smells so good. I love when it wears down, because at first it's like so much like candy, very sweet. Like, top note is definitely like, I don't want to say citrus, it's juice. I just want to say juice. It's a top note. But then after that, It's I wouldn't say powdery. It doesn't have like that, like I'm gonna sneeze type of a smell. And it doesn't smell florally either. I'm not sure. It's like somewhere in between that though, on like a comfortable level. Yeah, from the lid more. And like I think I said mint too. Like there's something fresh, clean about it. But it's not like I'm splashing Listerine on myself. Like I wouldn't ever choose mint as a fragrance. I haven't really gotten any other new makeup or used any makeup. I'm guessing that it needs like an overhaul. Some people would probably throw everything away. I'm not one of those people. I wouldn't use my makeup on somebody else. Or I mean, if I did, it would be like a close friend and they would be well aware how old it is. And if I were to use theirs, I wouldn't even care to ask how old their makeup was. I mean, unless it looked really disgusting. Like if I look at it and it looks, this looks fine to me. This doesn't look like it should be tossed. And it's literally almost 2 years old, I think, now. Should I do my eyeliner first? I don't know. We've been shopping for mattresses just because I'm still with Kevin. He's on my profile on Facebook. I don't know how small the world is. I do know that you can know every little thing you need to know and type it all in and not get to something that does exist. But if you're able to find me on Facebook, Nicole Holmes. I'm in New Hampshire. North Conway. Anyways, there's a mattress firm here. And Kevin has really bad back pain. And I was looking on Amazon for like the Amazon days or whatever. For one of those ones that are like specifically for people with back pain. Like the mattress, the frame, like that lifts and all that. But it has to be high enough for us to still put storage underneath it. They have one that is 18 inches high. And these are like 13, I think, inches tall. So, and that's we have bed risers, so the frame's not naturally that tall. Which is pretty crazy. And he said that the mechanisms do not hinder the storage space underneath. Like some of them do. There's like the basic one that only the top half lifts up. Where is my other? Here it is. Anyways, definitely one of the ones that vibrate, because I bought him like a shiatsu back massage thing because his other back massage thing broke, and he used to use it like every night, but it's like you cannot sleep on it. Someone on the freaking page said that they slept on it. There's no way, because like the little nodes that move up and down and do like the shiatsu thing like drive into your back, push your back together, and when the thing stops, it like doesn't recede into it just stays at the last point. So like you'd be laying there with these little shiatsu mechanisms sticking into your back. So doesn't work that way. Anyways, so a mattress that would do that same thing, or at least help him, because he's just got such bad cramps in his legs. I always diagnose him with Parkinson's syndrome. He does not believe me. He gets really, really bad cramps. He gets slurred speech, and not from like drinking or anything. He hasn't been drinking very much. He's been pretty healthy with that, thank goodness. Like, I would have still never picked him to be an alcoholic with how much he drinks. I've seen him get pretty drunk before, but he's pretty much just like a weekend drinker. His issue, I think, is like he's lost his license before, is the fact that he thinks he's okay to drive. when he is drunk, whatever the word is. And I've never been that way. I've always been like ultra careful in that area. So it's just frustrating that I have to like argue with him that I can drive. And he's like, you're not touching my keys. I would rather have me drive than you. But I've snaggled him out of his hands, so. I just got sick of like waiting. I'm like, I can drive. And he's like, no. It's like sitting in the parking lot for an hour and he's acting like it's my fault, not his. I'm like, nope. It's even worse if he gets pulled over and he's had a drink because he has like zero tolerance on his. I know it's none of anybody else's business. I'm sorry, Kevin. On his record, but I was told that there's a way to get your record like 100% clear. And like there's more than one way. I know there's like after 10 years or something, some things just fall off. It's kind of like your credit report. But other things, like if you have do certain things with lawyers and judges and things like that, you can have things like pardoned from your record. So you might have served time, but you just don't want it to show up when someone does a background check. So you just go through the hoops that it takes to get that removed. So it looks kind of gray. Never really noticed that before. This is supposed to be the base. This is a Maybelline Sky High mascara base, and I never use the actual mascara with it. I think I might today, but because it's looking gray, I never really noticed that. I was doing good. Like, I'm literally addicted to Tylenol PM because I like to be in control of when and how I sleep. So, like, when I'm laying down and I want to be asleep and my body doesn't want me to go to sleep, it's annoying. And to know that I can just take a couple Tylenol PM, why the hell not? So that's what I do. I'm like, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm not gonna just lay here on my phone for the next... Well, this is really soft right now. It's probably because it's so freaking hot. Oh my gosh, the AC's on and you wouldn't even guess it. It's so hot. Ugh. Lately, this is what you came for. Lately, strikes every time she moves. Oh, I got a replacement of my favorite Super Defense City Block. It was on half price. I was like, yes. It was on Amazon, so like whoever's selling this is probably just like trying to get rid of it, or used to work there and just like got it on it gratis or something. Because I know that the Clinique program, the members of Clinique.com, like just regular customers, you don't have to work there. You can give them your receipts for points. Like, just because you don't buy at their website doesn't mean you can't get points for it. And I tried, and they're like, I'm sorry, we don't accept receipts from Amazon. It has to be from a verified retailer. So, like, in general, just no. But, like, if you get it at Macy's, they'll accept it. I bought makeup at Macy's, and they did give me my points for it there. Try to spit that out. Ugh, the quality of the screen. What is that? Is that good? Okay, it's gonna go away. I thought it wasn't gonna be permanent. So the reason why I like to put sunscreen on before my makeup, it doesn't make sense. It does. It helps my skin be more mattified, and waterproof. So when I put the makeup on while it's still wet, it kind of like mixes together and adheres better. Also, I feel like it gives me more of an even coat when I do it, but I mean, that's how I feel about it. So. I've gotten lots of complaints and arguments about that from just specifically customers who are like, that's not a makeup base. A makeup base is blah, blah, blah. And then like show me other brands. Like since then, Clinique's come out with makeup bases, but God. And they were like, oh no, I want something that like even my skin, put it under my makeup just so like when I put it on, like I'm like, Jesus, you guys are inventing steps. I thought we already had too many steps. And these kids were coming up to me like, all of these ideas. So, wow, you guys really know your stuff. So, but I was trying to just like, I always do this as a salesperson in commission-based sales. I'm 100% honest with them. No, we don't have that, but I can show you what we can do to make it work if it's really important that you have allergy tested, fragrance free, and you're with Clinique, you know, like if that's what you want to do. And they're just like, oh. Okay. I think I have, oh, I do. Yeah. I have like a cute little brush organizer too with this thing. I don't think I've posted it really. I'm not like influencer enough. Just trying to relax and take it easy. I don't really have any commitments to any brands or products, so I just have, and no matter how much, this is what I love actually. You like love something and you try to share it with everyone, and then they come in with whatever they have and what they do, and it's like so different and like so cool. But then you're like, I would never do that. Like the to be specific, we have these like empty your bag, basically. People bring in their makeup bag and they dump it out and show you, and people have so many different makeup bags, and like nobody had Clinique makeup bags. They all just had like makeup bags. Just random stuff I've never seen before. Brands and Maybelline, like all, like a lot of people have mostly commercial, like Rite Aid drugstore makeup, and this is back in 2010. It was a while ago, but it was where's this? Maybe this one. It's too white. It's very white. I'm trying to find a good color. I really haven't been outside that much, but I did get a sunburn, and it's kind of given me some color. But I think this is gonna look so orangey yellow. It's weird. It's really weird. Okay, like that. It's not bad. It's almost like the right color right now. I do want a little mirror though. Okay, let's see. Sometimes I'm worried it's gonna look like too makeup-y, but then I'm thinking, you're painting, like, I do not work with oil paint like at all ever. Acrylic, it's good to see like brush strokes and stuff like that when you're painting with acrylic. When I'm doing makeup, I try to make it look more porcelain because it's easier to achieve overall, like with all my skin issues I've had throughout my life. But as I get older, I know it's not going to be the same, but I feel like when you put on lots of coverage and then you set it all with makeup and like in a certain way, it's possible. And I probably do it like once every 5 to 10 times, a way that I'm like, yeah, like I know what I'm doing. So, oh my gosh, one of my art professors, he had this, his portfolio was posted online, and I was like, I didn't know if they were all his. Like some of the paintings were really remedial. They were just like really, like I could have done better in kindergarten type paintings. but it could have been like an angle of his or something. But okay, that's fine. See, it looks like I've drawn on my eyebrows. My eyebrows are, this is what my eyebrows look like right now. They're just kind of like thin. I just use those little facial razors, and it gets kind of like bushy willows here, and I just shave them right off, make them go away. It's the easiest thing. I've never even tried a facial razor before the internet, like before Instagram or YouTube. Seeing them do that, and I was like, wait, do I do that? I've cut myself so many times, by the way. Like, the worst one was on my thumb. And actually, I have a scar still from it. It's like this perfect line right through my thumb, where I was trying to wash it because I had makeup in the brush, the plastic. And then I pulled off the cap to it because they have like these safety guard plastic tops. And it sliced. The razor was like, my thumb was pushing like as hard as it could forward, and I wasn't on the lid enough, so when I pulled it out, it just sliced right through my thumb. Usually I get like superficial nicks here and there, but that's it. Okay. Now I'm going to do some spot covering, and I'm going to use a lighter color than my actual skin tone, not white. I do have a basically white, which is what I dreamt of having. Like, I would go online and just search endlessly, and not just Google, because I'm like, what are they hiding from me? What am I not seeing? I would pick brands and makeup sites and obscure things from Pinterest, just trying to find the right thing. And so glad I have this. This one here, they're actually all of my favorite ones are REM Beauty, but this is Light WN, warm neutral, which is me like almost all the time except for the summer. Especially now, like, I literally never get out. I haven't been for walks or runs or anything. I did hike up Middle Mountain with Corbin. That was good for both of us. We both did such a good job too. We did it faster than we ever have, and we didn't take like 100 breaks. And my heart rate didn't go above 168, and usually goes over 180. Like 189 is the highest it's been. And the way my heart rate fluctuates, I'm pretty sure it's because of arteries, like the fat flowing through and getting caught and stopped and stopping everything, which is very, very dangerous. So I've been eating a lot healthier. I don't know if I'm gaining weight or not, or I think I'm losing weight, but I do look fatter because my health overall has just been not very active. So anyways, who's that? So angry. It's a commercial. For you. For you? My God. Pretty sure that's a quote from Sopranos. I don't know. What do you know? What do you say? Let me see. The darker one might actually work for me, but then so this is like so light for me. It looks like it's my color. It's not. This is not gonna work for me. Let me say this is light. What did I write on this? Oh, the date. I bought this November 2025, so that was not that long ago. I think this one's like darker. We'll see. I think I just bought it because it was REM Beauty at TJ Maxx. I was like, I don't care. And I did have one of my coworkers is a TJ Maxx snob, Marshall snob. She's like, oh, did you get that at TJ Maxx? Oh. I just keep forgetting that I can hold a mirror while I do this instead of looking at the monitor. I do kind of like seeing it from a different view afar and then working on detail because I get way too meticulous. Like, it does not need to be that perfect. Basically, just no weird globs of weird colors in places should be good, unless that's what you're going for. I'm not. Can I take this top off? I think I can. Yeah, you pop it off. It's not a twist. There we go. There we go. That's like gold. Okay, pop that back on. That's gonna be too much makeup. I'd rather have too much makeup out than not enough, so I can just like keep working. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not the exact color of my skin, but as far as some random person making a bunch of mixes of colors and deciding which one was mine, it's not bad. I need like a light where my makeup is because I really can't see in my lab right now. I have a big blob of paint on my leg and I can't even see how much is left. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of foundation on my face at the moment though. It'll be fine. You can, like, when you put a lot on, you can always see how off the color is. Or if you're one of those perfect people who have the exact right color of makeup, you know. Some people try to just put makeup on their neck. I kind of do. I like blend it down with whatever's on my brush, but you can also like with your brush put it in some moisturizer to try to pull it and get rid of any lines. Like, I was taught to go from like the center outward, so that way it's more like a gradient from makeup to your skin, and it's easier to look natural that way. Especially if you only use a little bit of makeup. But then I always go back to my old ways of just shellac, put everything everywhere, the whole thing. Very much off-Broadway. Where the hell is my paper towels? Yeah. Alright, powder. I am still obsessed with loose powder. Do I have it? I do. Okay, good. It is spanking on its booty. Get all the excess out. Come on. So we got, what are we going to do for powder? What brush am I going to use for powder? I'm doing butts right now. I love having this thing here. Oh my gosh. All of my makeup brushes are like in a makeup brush holder. So cool. This is usually used for blush, but I use it for powder sometimes if I want like closer. This is definitely the powder brush that my doggo decided was a treat. He's supposed to be out of his teething stage. He's like a little over 1 when I got him, I think. It's okay if you get like makeup in your eyebrows and all of that. It's more fun, and that's why you have to like have the whole kit and caboodle. If you want to just relax, have fun, and put makeup on, you're probably going to wind up needing something like lip liner or eyebrow pencil, because you're not going to sit here and like outline your freaking brows to a T and take all that time in the world. It's like, at the end of the day, if like when you're done and you've literally wiped out your eyebrows, if you could just take a spoolie and brush through it and maybe add a little bit of definition and color back in, I think it's easier. Also, it goes with like the flow of the fact that you've got makeup on. You're creating that picture. Like, my sister never wears lipstick. I did get her to use Buttershine lipsticks by Clinique, but like, she's got very specific. It needs to be like a chapstick with color. And even then, she's like, she's just too worried. She does have like massive lips, though. Like Liv Taylor, she's got like those type of lips. Where the hell is my powder container? Here it is. So I've definitely grabbed way too much. I'm just gonna put it back in. Even it out. And when I'm doing this, there are holes in it. This some of it sifts back into it. So, all right. Then, what do I need to do after that? I don't know. I'm wondering if I want to try my new eyeliner on my eyes, but I'm also scared because like I've never heard of the brand before, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a crazy reaction. It had really good reviews, and then I'm like, there's so many bots out there. Do they have good reviews, or is it just somebody that owns a brand and a lot of clients? Like, if you want to work for me, you have to try this and tell the world how good it is. I'm very sus about like everything. It's just so. Roy Orbison, everybody. I'm gonna know what's going on in my ears right now. Then my mom looks like Roy. Oh, she doesn't want to hear that, but she looks like Roy Orbison because he's got a square face, thin lips. Sorry, Mom. And like these blue eyes, these suede blue eyes. Hers are more like, they're like a green blue, but like an oceanic way. Like they look like the ocean. They're beautiful. And sparkly. I've met one person with eyes that I think are actually not prettier than my mom's, but like, and I used to work with her. She just had like the bluest, like crayon blue eyes, but like lit up, like because obviously they're reflective. They were so pretty. They probably still are. I bet she's not like 6 feet under. I hope not. Wow. Anyways, what should I do? There's one thing I do not have is like a hand mirror. What I had when I worked at Clinique is these little folding like tabletop mirror things you could like set up, and maybe they sold them, I think, at like yard sales, which like when you're trying to get rid of excess stock that's like still good, or testers and stuff. You can, I think I got one free too, like from them, and I just don't know where it is. I threw a lot of stuff away in like a fit of rage, because you know, like, you learn one reason why people go through massive debt, and it wouldn't happen again because I'm in a completely different mind frame. Like I would be on top of it. I was just like so in, not, I want to say Roll Tide, we made fun of by Kevin. It was just like in the ether, you know, just like a part of everything, and just like everything was so natural. Whatever I needed, whatever I bought, it was like, yeah, this is my life, this is what I'm doing. And then when it like fell apart and nothing made sense anymore, like, I don't want to keep funding you, you know. Like, I bought this when I was at my worst, and now I owe you money for this. Like, it was so hard. It was really, really difficult for me to like find a good solid spot, and I just kept blaming, like, especially being a salesperson, like, that's why I still trust Clinique. I'm like, it was me. I was always telling the truth. It was always just me being me, and knowing that no, there's nothing magical special, but I'm here telling you it looks good on you, and I know the formula, etc. If it doesn't work for you, you can bring it back or exchange it, whatever. Literally, for the sale, I get like an extra 2 pennies for every $20. So I like 2 cents on the dollar or something like that. I don't even know. Anyways, there was just so much stuff that I didn't even want to hold on to, including, like, I just didn't want to have Clinique anymore. Like, I was like, you know, I still trust you guys, still love you, but no, like, I just don't want to have this stuff anymore. If I'm gonna get it, I want to get it new, you know. I just want the same stuff, but like knowing, being that stronger person who is more aware, and like, you're never gonna be completely or totally aware about like what's happening behind closed doors, but you can build I sound like, what's the word, it's very negative is what it sounds like building this wall around yourself, but I don't mean it like that. I guess like fence makes a good neighbor. This is being able to buy the stuff in a way that I'm always building for me and not with anyone else. and I know that sounds really negative, but you know, put the gas mask on yourself first and then help your friend. Just make sure you take care of yourself, and they can learn from you. They can see what you're doing. But I just want to build my life in a way where I'm not gonna one day blame everything around me and have to throw everything away. I want to be like, we knew this whole time, and just kind of, is that bonding too much with items? Is that like worshipping false idols or something like that? I don't know. Alright, anyway, so my lips look ridiculous, and my sister would go out like this, and then you know what she would do? If there was makeup on them, sometimes, like if she'd notice, because sometimes she doesn't notice, she would just wipe it off, like that. No, like that's not, you have to put some color there. And I mean, I'm definitely way more interested in the makeup with like lip liner. Like, I don't know if she's ever even owned a lip liner before. I'm not here to judge though. I think she looks great in like a cider berry color, like really like a brown mulberry mix type of a thing. So that's just my opinion though. It is a twist up. I have sharpened twist up lip pencils. Oh, the worst thing to happen. Worst thing ever. Okay. So the best thing about lip liner is you get to be inventive, and then the worst thing about lip liner is you get to be inventive. You really can go pretty crazy and astray, but I like to try to keep to my natural, not my skin color where my lips are pink, but where my lip shape is, because I have a lip line around where I have a blush of natural lip color that still protrudes out. So if I don't put lip liner or lipstick on that spot, it's skin colored but lip shaped, like it's part of that muscle, so it looks weird. So I do like to color that part in. This looks ridiculous. Oh, so you have like when you work at a makeup counter, you always find yourself talking to women like with half a face, because they're in the like we would be in the middle of doing our makeup and just like loving life, loving yourself, blah blah blah, and then a customer shows up and they are priority. I'm not gonna sit here and finish putting on my lip. We've hired people that do that, but anyways, I'm not gonna keep putting my lip liner on. I'm gonna say like, hi, what's up? Can I help you? So I'm going to come up to you and look like this. You'd be like, oh. Oh, goodness. It definitely like looks heavy, and heavy makeup in the summer is not a good mix. It's not. Like, this is just play. I literally would not I really wouldn't do that. So I would in a swimsuit. Sometimes it's fun to like see what you look like. It's scary. I'm not worried about being pretty. I want to see what happens. So your mascara is like your lipstick's like half on. Sweet. Okay, anyways. I really wish I had like a little hand mirror. And then I get so lost with like my indecisiveness. Do I want it to light up? It's just gonna break anyways. Do I want it to have a brand name on the back? Do I want it to have a photo? Do I want it to have like, some people, I've seen them on the YouTube videos, like on the back of their mirror there's like little collages of their friends or families doing weird stuff. So like instead of looking at the back of a mirror, you're seeing like little stories of them. I think that's also like a little too personal to like driven into, and like it's not their choice to be seen. Like, whoops. What am I doing now? I'm sorry. I'm thinking about eyeliner and lipstick. That's what I'm thinking Yeah. Okay. It will be eyeshadow. I have my favorite one that I got in sale in Massachusetts. Like, I had to get an eyeshadow palette there, and I never found a good one while I was there, and I was like, they're hiding it on me. Like, I know they've got the goods. You can't have, like, a witch town and not have good makeup, right? So. Ugh. The Widow Witch. Okay, so you can get this online, and I've only ever seen it online. And they had, like, Twisted Allure there, too. I was like... You know, I had to do so much research and shopping. You can just good luck finding eyeshadow. You'll probably find some in like a tea shop or something. But anyways, so happy. This is the most disturbing picture, though. Is this not? Terrifying. Anyways, I've still not seen that movie, The Shining. I've literally never seen that movie. Okay, look at this. Oh, see, it's like so orange around my eyebrows right now. Ugh. Just watching it change color. Okay. What are we gonna do? This is 1921, which I'm guessing is when the fire happened or something. I don't know. I did read, and I wish I knew what it was. Somebody probably knows. My sister would know because it was her book. But this book where a girl goes to stay with a grandma. I don't know why she was at this other house. And there had been a fire there. And, like, she woke up, and it was like her room was on fire. And then she was a ghost, or there was a ghost there, and she looked out the window into a garden. There was a party going on. And she went out into there's just like very good illustration of spookiness. It's pretty cool. There. Purple. That is such a good emo color. I love purple. It's like you're girly, but also a little spooky. That's what purple says. Damn. Pretty psyched that the Knicks won. You know? Because I don't know if you remember, if you watched me close enough. I did, when I was young, before I knew that the Celtics were like our local team, I really like the Knicks because my name is Nicole, and a lot of people in my family call me Nick, so. I think I want to put glitter on before eyeliner. It's just going to mix together no matter what order I put it in, but I feel like it'll be more visible if I put it on after I put glitter on. Do I do like tricycle as a highlight? Can you do that? But like it's blue. But look at how that. Look, it's like icy. Like an icy highlight. I do like Dull Boy as a highlight though. Like it is shockingly neon orange. Let me see if you can get it up close. You can actually see the tone. That's kind of what I'm seeing in person. I have no idea what your computer settings are though, but yeah, there's that. Okay, let's try Dull Boy. I just feel like it's more bizarre. Isn't that weird? It is. I would not usually choose it, but because I thought of it, you know, I'm like, okay, Nicole, who are we? Like, let's dabble here, because I wasn't choosing it first, but it's the magnetic pull of it is pretty extreme. So I haven't seen any like tutorials of other people using this palette. I did look it up online to make sure I wasn't like getting duped on the price, that's for sure, because I've heard and seen some things. What is that? Alright, glitter. I should use lipstick. It's kind of weird looking at just like lip line lips forever. Alright, I have an idea of what color I want for my lipstick, and I cannot find it. It's not in here. It's like, is it this? It is. I have it. It doesn't have a name. I have no idea what this one. I think it was. No, I don't know. I just turned off my music. You ever do that? Or like you tune in and out sound, like background noises, sound. Oh, it's so dry. To add freaking oil to this. That's what I need. I always look so drab and sad when I first put my lipstick on, but I do notice just like living with it on, you know, having lipstick on is more exciting than not, in my opinion. But like, I feel like it's kind of a frowny face at first for me. Okay. I'm so warm. It's very warm to me right now. Great. I'm going to do my glitter and then some eyeliner. Use my finger. That's always good. I just feel like it's more precise. Ah! Okay. Gorgeous. It's definitely not even. I'm not going to spend all this time making it perfect, and then the glitter is just going to fall off anyways. So. My laptop charger like just kicked in, by the way. It has been not working. Like, I'm just looking at the little plug symbol, which means it's not working. Okay, what's next? Something wonderful. Eyeliner. I haven't used it yet. I'm terrified. Not gonna lie. And I don't even know where I put it. It's in this mess somewhere. I use my cell phone lamp. I freaking don't know for real. It's over here? No? Did I put it in here? What's this? Ah, there's that. And there's that. Oh, I threw it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh my god, it was literally in my freaking hand. That's not it. That's the other one. Okay, found it. Okay, here we go. Definitely need a mirror for this. Okay, eyeliner. Alright. Uh-oh. Spaghetti. I like gel liner. I'm not saying this is going to be the best ever. Clinique used to have a gel pot liner, but they don't anymore. Is Anyways, what was I trying to say? You can paint on top of things, and it's literally just always the color that it looks like. Ones I've enjoyed. I've had bad ones. I remember there was like this thing that I had to get. It was like tattoo liner from Maybelline or something, and it was like way more expensive than any other eyeliner that I've ever gotten. And I don't know if it's the product itself or just the one that I bought. It was unusable. It was so dry. And after begging for it and then finally getting it, ugh, it was just trash. I was so mad about it. That's another reason why I don't really... I guess we could have returned it. I literally, as a kid, didn't realize. It definitely smudges. Let's keep it that. As a kid, I didn't realize you could just return stuff you didn't like. Like, my mom was never like, oh, we'll just bring it back if we don't like it. I don't think we ever really returned anything, which is crazy. Okay. I really wish the AC worked. It's literally on full blast. And I'm sitting here and it's like it's dripping. It's fine. I have to do dishes. I don't want to do dishes. I've been doing dishes every single day though, by the way. Yeah. Pretty good with doing laundry. Like, I have it set up for myself so I don't have to do it every Wednesday, like once a week, you know, like that one laundry day. However, comma pause, I enjoy like just having it clean and done and having the room smelling fresh, like little things. So my little reclusive state is not, I would not say like a depressive moment. I would say it's more like being focused on me. You know, all I ever do is focus on me. I remember in the 3rd grade, I had a 3rd grade teacher, Mr. Nile, and I always use the word I. And he was so frustrated with me that he made an assignment. And he said that you're only allowed to use the word, the letter I, 3 times in the entire 3-page essay. Oh my god, that was like the hardest thing I've ever literally done. And I'm pretty sure I had to do it again too, because I was very creative with how I was saying I instead of just not saying it. It was just bad. So is that a song? I think that's a song by like Chris Isaac, but he does a lot of covers, so it might actually just be a cover. I'm not sure. Look at this. Oh, it smudges so bad, you guys. I wouldn't suggest it. I'm not going to return it. But I'm not going to tell you to get it. I would literally spend my money on... It was really cheap. I mean, it looks fine, right? That's why I would stick with it, because it was really cheap. It was like $7. I was like, okay. Just threw it in my cart and pretended I didn't, kind of a thing. Isn't that how makeup happens? Girl math! It came with it. It's like, it might as well be free. It came with it. Let's see. Alright, brush. Put it away. I'm going to need this one again. It has Del Boy, but I'm going to need it to have 1921. Look at me with my memory. Wow. Where the heck is it though? Is someone just like came in and stole it from me? I'm never going to see it again. Wow. That's bizarre. This is the worst thing, and then it's going to be like literally right there. Where is it? Oh. It's gone. It's gone forever, you guys. I don't know who that is. Oh! I found it. You see how like literally flash through all these like crazy mental thoughts about what could have happened. It's kind of giving hot mess. I'm going to blame it 100% on this eyeliner. I did have a Pretty Easy liner from Clinique, but something happened to it. I do not think it was me. Like, maybe I had one too many cocktails or something before I put my makeup on. But it had like a snake tongue. It was split in two. Like, I tried to put the cap on into it in half, and then I ended up not even having the cap on it, and it was like dirty, covered in eyeshadow from the bottom of my makeup drawer. I was very disappointed in myself at that moment. I was like, no, this is not okay. Okay. Let's see here. What's next? There's always more to do. Eyebrow stuff. I do have some eyebrow stuff. One thing about not having cats is you just don't have to deal with a cat litter box. Raz is trained and he's so good. He's kennel trained, so you might hear him whimpering a little bit in the background because I have him locked up so he doesn't, like, I'm so mean. So he doesn't just, like, interrupt me, I guess, is the issue. I'm so mean. No, thank you, Raz. Okay, this is Miss Jupiter by Aria. It just adds a little bit of heat to the entire look. It's a little bit, particle, like it's not, it's like glitter and sheen. It's not very opaque, but it makes a really big difference. You can go overboard, like not in a bad way. It just kind of becomes the look if you use too much, which I tend to. It's good for people with blush blindness. I feel like it gives you a level of blush look that it's not, obviously it's never enough, but it's just kind of, it's good enough, you know. I'm gonna try to use this one. This is the L'Oreal Infallible. L'Oreal is partnered with Lancome, and I love Lancome, so they're like this really fancy brand that I can't afford, and then like when I do get it, it's just like, it's almost like too precious to use. I don't think of it as makeup as much as I think of it as jewelry. I'm like, I have it, and I always use the mascara, but like their little eyeshadow, like those cute little jewel things, I'm just like, I have it, you know? It's so clown pink, but I love it. I'm like, this is what blush is supposed to be. Am I 80s baby? Yes, I am an 80s baby. Like, who does it hurt? Like, oh my god, you put too much blush on. Oh, look at that lady. I need my shimmer. Let me find my shimmer. What is this? Oh, I haven't used that in so long. I just don't want to buy it again. I have so much stuff that I just don't want to buy again, so I don't use it. And then they discontinue it and they don't sell it anymore. Life is difficult. Ugh. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. You just wait. Oh! I found it. Oh, my screen is starting to do something weird. Almost done, you guys. Almost done. Some highlighter to just kind of like... I like it because it makes things more gradient. Less like, bam, cheeks, bam, whatever. It's gonna be my new catchphrase. No one's ever used that before. Alright. You know what I haven't done yet? I haven't curled my lashes or put mascara on top of my base, and I also haven't, I don't have any lip gloss on or bottom eyeliner. What is here? Ooh, blue. Blue is fun. I use some blue. Probably put black on top of it. I'm mostly just worried about my computer's memory right now. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Like an angel. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, angel. Where's my... I have a sharpener here. I'm gonna have such a stupid mess to clean up. Where'd it be? I know I put one in here. I did. I found it. I might as well have thrown away. If it didn't fit, I might as well have thrown it away. But I didn't throw anything away. I basically fit everything in here. And if it didn't fit in the main, there's like a front pocket place to this little caddy thing. Like briefcase caddy thing. Where I can put my stuff there too. So, yeah. I definitely need to curl my lashes. Ah, my nose. Oh. Okay, there's that. Do you curl your lashes before you put mascara on? I always try to think of it as like hairspray. Like the mascara as hairspray. You don't hairspray your hair before you curl it. But you do sometimes. Like if it's prom and you really want it to stay. Because I think every step of the way you just kind of use more hairspray, right? I don't. Make sure it's actually in here. Silly thing here. I was so happy to have like a name brand Tarte eyelash curler, but it does not work as good as the Maybelline one from my mom from 1992. That thing though, like it hurts like hell. And maybe it's just because I use it like how I was taught to, and then I'm trying to do the same thing with this one, or I don't know. But it definitely gives like extreme drama eyelashes. Oof. And I feel like this one to try it, it's got more cushioning. It's gentler on your lashes for sure. And it looks more natural. Which all of those are awful, terrible things if you think about it. Okay. 2 things. Oh wait, you know what? And when I don't have my setting spray right here, my setting spray is over there. We're watching Nosferatu on Netflix, which is like from 2022. It's like really old, and there's only 2 seasons. But the guy who plays Nosferatu sounds like Mr. Burns, and he's like a vampire. He's always like, if you want to go to Christmas Land, you've got to be good. I'm like, okay, I'll be good. I want to go to Christmas Land. I'm probably like the only one that would actually like believe there'd be a Christmas Land. There's a Christmas Land. Okay. Phil Collins. I love Phil Collins. When Corbin was in my tummy, I used to like, I wouldn't sing out loud. I would just like think this song in perfect key. He hates when I sing. Ever since he was a super baby, lullabies, he would like get really, really cranky. And like as he got older, he would make a point to like put his hand over my mouth, like, Mom, shush, please. But what is it? Let me think of it. The one from Tarzan. I really don't. You'll Be in My Heart? That one. Because I was just thinking, like, he's not going to be in my tummy forever. But he's always going to be with me, you know? Oh. I don't know. Because when I try to look at myself, I'm looking down. I look at the camera, so I can't see if my lashes look any different at all. Dude. lip gloss. I use this, my Halloween stuff. I'm doing kind of spooky. I went so crazy. Like like seeing double, or something. I don't know how to explain it. I was at Walmart shopping for Halloween stuff. Perfectly sanctity of mind overall, you know. I put 2 of literally everything in the cart, and some things I put 3. And I remember standing in the aisle wondering, like, oh, should I get this? And I was able to, like, retrace my steps mentally to, like, think of how I got to that point. But what I had done is I picked it up and realized that it was, like, really cheap, right? It's just going to explain one of them. But the whole thing relates to this one. Like, that's how it all was. I put it in my cart. Picked up eyelashes, looked at that, didn't want eyelashes. Picked up eyeliner, didn't want that. Picked up the lip gloss and was still thinking, this is new lip gloss, by the way. I didn't know that. And I think I put something on top of it too, like a mask or whatever else, nails, something I got. And I was like, is this cheap enough? Because I don't want to spend money on makeup, but it'd be cool to have like just a little fun costumey makeup, like a vampire. I'm trying to be a vampire. This is more like if you're going to pretend to be a nurse or something like that. But anyways, it worked out. And I went to checkout, and I had gotten 3 of them in my cart, and I only wanted to buy 1. And there was like 3 of pretty much 2 and 3 of like everything. Is this setting spray? And I wanted to brag about this. I got this at the new Sierra that we've got locally here in North Conway. It's Woolsey's strawberry tinted lip tubes. It came with 3 for like $7, okay? It smells amazing, and it tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. There's like a pomegranate one, and there's one that's like a really light pink. I don't know what flavor it is. It's not like cotton candy or anything, but they're all flavors, not like flowers or anything. Oh, well, extreme. Because I don't remember. Alright, anyways. Setting spray. I hope everyone's enjoying their summer. I don't know when I'll make another video. I don't know. My life is so crazy. I knew I would come back, and it just kept being wrong. And I'm like, no one wants to hear from me. No one misses me. Blah. So, but I think more for myself is to just get back into it and do it. Because it's like a piece of me that I just like makeup. I do. I hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you maybe in person, maybe in the future. I'm gonna get the cog race with Kevin this Saturday. There's so many races. Not racist. He's not racist. He does a lot of races. Just like glitter. A little glitter. I literally cannot believe the mess that I have laid out for myself. So. Where's my detail brush? Clean all my brushes after every use. I'm gonna use this one. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna use this one. This is what I used to use all the time. Okay. Oh! Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't do anything for my eyebrows. Like, no colors or anything. Oh no, that's terrible. The world's gonna know. Sometimes my eyeshadow, like, I'm going for chill, and I literally look like do I have lipstick on my teeth? I do. I do have stuff. So, like, I have all of it in here. I didn't realize how disorganized it was, though. I shouldn't have to dig through everything to be able to find everything. That is too much. I just wanted to make sure it all fit. And, like, I haven't used it since. This is what I was talking about, by the way. This isn't the Devil that did it. It was a Revlon one that did it, but they're painful, by the way. Oh, here's one. Okay. What if I have, like, a pencil? I have a goo. I'll use the goo now. I love, I don't have any right now, but just spoolies, just empty spoolies are good. It's on my freaking forehead, nothing. What? Okay. Ridiculous, right? I always gotta smile. It's so terrible. No look is complete without a smile. You guys, hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.